Hey everyone, it's Christina from American Red Flower Farm. Today we will harvest corncockle seeds. I harvested these today, and they're really easy to get the seeds from. So I will include a picture right here of what they look like when they are in bloom. And this is the seed pod. And then inside of here, there is, I guess you would call this a husk again. My hands are super dirty. And then here's the seed pod. And so then you just break this guy open and the seeds just fall out. These are fairly large seeds. There's no extra pieces that are messy. I mean, the husk around it, or the pod itself, the skin on the pod is it stays together. It's pretty thick, so it doesn't get all over the place, and it's just the seeds that end up on the plate. So I just pop it open and then dump the seeds out. I think when we counted the other day, we figured on average each seed pod produced between 20 and 40 seeds. So I actually ordered these corncockle seeds from Geo's, like a month ago or something, or 2-3 weeks ago. Not realizing that these ones were going to seed, or I wasn't even thinking that these ones were on their way to seed and that they would be so easily harvested. I mean, I only paid maybe like $4 for the seed pack, I think, somewhere around there. Corncockle you want a succession plant because you harvest it and it may produce one more time on shorter stems from the lower stems, but it's not as good as the first harvest on it. Oh, listen to those seeds drop. And corncockle, so I planted this in the fall, in October, and I overwintered it. And then I just recently learned that it is a heat-loving crop, so it can be grown in the heat. And that's why I went and ordered more from Geo's, so that I can plant them out on the farm. And now I just have lots, and I should never have to buy corncockle seeds again since they were so easily harvested. This one right here is still kind of green. Let's see what the seeds look like. Can you see? Oh, one's blowing. Yeah, these ones have they're pretty dry in there, but they have like a reddish tint to them. And the seed pod, the skin on it is damp, but the seeds are dry, but are still kind of dark. So we'll see how they develop, if they're fully developed, when I go to plant them. And if you missed it on my past seed harvesting videos, this is one of my favorite things to do in the garden, or that has to do with gardening. I love that you never know how many seeds you're actually going to get. getting some of this extra pieces on the plate, but not nearly as much as the saponaria that I harvested. Oh, and when I harvested this morning, I do a lot of gardening in my swimsuit, especially in the heat of the summer, and we decided to start a Patreon. And so this harvest was done in a bikini, and will be posted on our Patreon. And we'll link the description in the video. The Patreon only contains bathing suit, garden work, mostly harvesting flowers or harvesting seeds. Oh, we got a heat wave coming though. We got a heat advisory starting on Friday, and it gets up to 108, I believe it said. Which this spring and a little bit of summer has been very mild for us here in California in Zone 9B. Okay, so this is my harvest of the seeds. These are my scraps right here. So this is all that I've done. I don't know, maybe like no more than 15 seed pods, and this is what I have. But we've got some stuff to do today besides watering the farm. We've got to we're gonna go to Home Depot. I'm gonna look at the tools. Yeah. So I will be getting I think a stirrup hoe, I think it's called. It's also called a hula hoe or something like that, or an osculating hoe. I think I want to get one of those. So these are the seeds that I harvested. The last thing that I'm going to do is blow on them without blowing off the seeds. To get out those pieces of the husk. And I am blowing out seeds. So I will stop that because these are heavier shelled, so. All right, so thanks for watching. Remember, keep your hands dirty.